Hey everybody, back with another Box of Dread unboxing. I think I'm going to do things a little differently this time, and that is I'm just going to get to the unboxing first, and then I have a few things I want to talk to you guys about regarding the Box of Dread. So if you want to stick around, you can stick around. If you don't want to stick around, very disappointed in you. Oh, I wrote a gift guide for horror fans. I have that up on my website. I'll provide a link. It's pretty extensive. I go over a number of different things that I think are basically it's a bunch of stuff that I want, and I'm a horror fan, so I figure other horror fans would like it. If you're a horror fan and your loved ones never know what to get you, just like kind of secretly bookmark the gift guide on their computer or something, that'd be cool. Alright, so the Box of Dread came for November. We'll take a look at what we got here and then talk about it. First of all, I already opened this and I did a little research. My box, same size as usual. First thing is a poster. This is from Horror Decor. Now, this is really cool. It's the floating head print. But this is pretty good cardstock. It was rolled up, so I'll have to flatten it out. But this is something that I probably would actually get framed or matted at least and display it. It's really cool. These go for $15 on Horror Decor. So that's $15 right there. Okay. Good stuff so far. Next up, we have a Walking Dead pop vinyl figure. So these come in blind packs. You don't know what you're gonna get in there. So actually it's kind of like a mystery within a mystery, which is cool. I can dig that. Now, I normally wouldn't open a toy that's sealed because I'm a collector and I feel like it decreases value, but with a blind pack item like this, I can't help myself. These are $10. You could get these for $10 at online and stuff. So right there, the poster and the vinyl figure, two of the items in the box, that's $25. So if you spend $20 on the box, you're up $5, and I say that's worth it. All right, I got Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead. Pretty cool, man. I don't know, they usually, with these kinds of things, they usually have variants of the figures. Oh, look for rare glow and blood splattered versions. Okay, so the rare ones are glow in the dark or blood splattered. I don't have a rare one, but I do have Daryl Dixon, which is pretty cool. Everyone seems to like him on the show. Nice. Alright, I like that. Very cool. Next in the box is, okay, grab these guys out. We have 4 Good Guy doll battery stickers. I think these are stickers. Yeah. So there's 4 of those Good Guy doll battery stickers. And it looks as though what the deal is with these is that you get a C battery and you wrap this around the C battery, so it looks like that's the brand of battery, which is pretty cool. I probably won't do that because I'll just save them, but I looked this up on the internet. I couldn't find them anywhere on the internet. I don't know if they're new or what the deal is with them, but one way or the other, it's pretty neat stickers, and I don't know if it has anything to do with the new Chucky movie that just came out, which is possible. Alright, next. With the Horror Decor prints, they also sent a Horror Decor magnet. I have like 5 or 6 of these because if you can tell, I buy a lot of Horror Decor pillows. Or I did there's a Freddy one. There's my little Belial. I did this past Halloween season anyway, and they send a magnet every time you buy something. So I have a bunch of these. and they also sent a horror decor pen. So, you know, those are just kind of like extra promo stuff from the store. They probably sent a bunch of this stuff with the posters, but it's nice to throw that stuff in, so that's cool. Okay. I'm a pretty huge Trick or Treat fan, movie Trick or Treat. So you got Sam right there. I actually won this guy in a claw machine this October, which was pretty sweet. So yeah, I'm a pretty huge fan. I think most horror fans are into that movie, and because of that, the next two items in the box were very exciting. First of all, we got a Trick or Treat promo card that I forget what these are called when they change. I don't know if that's coming up on camera, but when you move the card, it has two different images. Not sure how well that's showing up. We'll find out. And on the back it says available this October on Blu-ray, so on and so forth. So this is probably from the DVD release, I guess. I would think the original DVD release of Trick or Treat. That's pretty awesome. I don't know how much that goes for, if it's worth anything, but for me it's worth a lot because I'm a fan. So this is just something that I would keep, and I really do like that. No matter what it goes for, I don't care. And along the same lines, this is even cooler. They have a Trick or Treat Lollipop. If you saw the movie, you know that Sam bites into Lollipop and then uses that as a weapon. This, I had a little trouble tracking down. I was very curious as to where this came from. My first assumption was that some company makes these and sells them for a couple of bucks, and you know, that you eat them. I almost was gonna just eat it, and I held off because I was curious. I went on the internet, and I guess these were actually given out as promos during screenings of the movie. I could only find one of these on eBay. It had a bid on it for $20, so that's, I guess, what it's worth. I'm not going to sell it, obviously. Like I've said before, I don't sell this stuff. This is all, especially a Trick or Treat memorabilia, I'm definitely going to keep. But yeah, that was pretty exciting to get a couple of movie, not props, I guess movie memorabilia, movie promo stuff for Trick or Treat. That's really awesome. And yeah, I couldn't find otherwise. I saw some people made these themselves, like for Halloween, but other than that, I couldn't find this being sold anywhere except the eBay item. So cool, man. Very awesome. So I mean, if you're keeping track of money, and honestly, I don't think of, when I get the box of Dread, I don't think of it as it has to stack up to more than I paid for it, otherwise I'm disappointed. I basically, all I care about is the stuff in the box cool, and do I like it? So even if this wasn't $20 worth of merchandise, I would still be super excited about it because I love Trick or Treat, and the poster print is awesome, the Walking Dead figure is awesome, the stickers, you know, it's all great stuff. But if you are keeping track of money, if that's part of what you are looking for in this, for it to be a deal, as we said, $15 for the poster print, $10 for the pop vinyl. This is $20 on eBay, so that's $45, right? Am I keeping track of $45? The Trick or Treat promo card, the hard decor promo stuff, the good guy stickers. I don't know how much any of that stuff goes for. Figure maybe between maybe $5 altogether. Oh no, the Trick or Treat thing might be worth more than that. I don't know. But my point is, it's worth it, obviously. Okay, and there was one more thing in my box. And the reason I left this for last is because, as many of you might know, there was some disappointment with the October boxes of the Box of Dread. If you watched my video, you saw that I said, oh, you know, I was a little disappointed. It wasn't that big a deal to me, you know. It's a mystery box. Sometimes it's gonna be fucking crazy. Sometimes it's gonna be a little, you know, maybe you don't like everything in the box. It's a mystery. It's bound to happen. But apparently, you know, there was some complaints being made on the Facebook page for Box of Dread, and just to go to show you how in tune with their customers Box of Dread people are, they said that they were going to make it up to the people who subscribe for the October box. So I believe this last item is not in the November box if this was your first month subscribing. I think that's the case. I'm not really sure. From what I read on the Facebook page, this last item was the makeup item for people who had subscribed in October and were disappointed. So what it is from Rotten Cotton, and it's a Lovecraft, HP Lovecraft mouse pad. And I tried to go on the Rotten Cotton site to see how much these go for, but the site's down right now. I couldn't get on there, but I imagine it probably goes for $10, maybe $15. I'm not really sure, but that rings true to me. A mouse pad between certainly no less than $5, but I would say anywhere between $5 and $15. Probably 10. I would say 10 is the sweet spot. This is awesome. I love it. I needed a mouse pad. My mouse pad that I have right now is a piece of crap, and I hate it. So this is very welcome, and a great addition to the box. I kind of wish that it was part of everyone's box, because that would really make this box pretty amazing. But even without it, it's a great box. Okay, so that's all the stuff for the November box. That's everything that was in there. It was a good box. That mouse pad does make up for me. That mouse pad does make up for the slight disappointment I had in October. And everything else that came in the box is pretty cool. I want to discuss quickly the disappointment that a lot of people felt that they had in the October box, and really just what's going on with the service as a whole and where I stand on the service. I do recommend the service. If you go to my gift guide, you'll see that I have the Box of Dread as one of the options that you might want to consider buying for a horror fan. If you have a horror fan in your life, a Christmas present would be great. Box of Dread. Having said that, I do realize that some people are still kind of like on the fence about this, thinking that it's not worth the money. So one thing that I wanted to bring up, and this, I'm going to direct this directly to Box of Dread, the people of Box of Dread. I'm sorry I don't know any of your names, but the Box of Dread people, directed to you, as well as the people listening, consumers thinking about buying this box. It's priced at $20. When someone pays $20 for the box, they're expecting at least $20 worth of merchandise. Now you may remember in my first video, if you watched my first video, I mentioned how, wow, this is really cool, free shipping. That's the consumer mindset when something is listed as $20 and there's no shipping charge on that. It's flat rate, right? 20 bucks. We don't really think of it as the shipping is included in that, in terms of like we're paying for the shipping. We're thinking that the shipping is included in terms of it's free shipping. So people are expecting $20 or more worth of merchandise. Having spoken to the people over at Box of Dread and having been told by a friend of mine on Facebook who talked to the people over at Box of Dread, this is not really the case. They are paying for shipping, obviously. And my suggestion, now, first of all, for the consumers, the people buying the box, I would just say keep that in mind. You are paying for shipping. It's part of the box. It costs $6.51 to ship this. It's right on the box, $6.51. Alright. To the people over at Box of Dread, you might want to consider making that more apparent to the consumers. If you go over to Loot Crate, this is another mystery box that is for, geeks and nerds, comic book fans, video game fans. It's called Loot Crate. It's the same deal, only rather than being horror related, it's more like video game comic book related. Their boxes cost $13 and change, plus shipping of $6 and change. So when you buy a Loot Crate box, it's a little more apparent that you're paying $13 for the box, and then you're paying $6 and change for shipping. So when you get the box, you might be more in tune with what to expect. So, you know, this is like a, you know, psychology of the consumer kind of discussion. Maybe a little outside the scope of an unboxing, but something that you want to consider, both the people over Box of Dread and the people buying the box, is that the box actually costs, the stuff inside, that's $13 and change. Shipping is $6.50. So, you know, keep that in mind. I think that by considering it that way, you're maybe a little more grounded as to what to expect in the boxes. Having said that, there's still, like we said, there's still, I think this box, what I come up with, $45, $50 worth of stuff in there. So, you know, it's still obviously well worth it, especially if you like this type of stuff. If you're not enjoying the stuff that's coming in the box, that's a whole other story, I guess. Alright, so, my friends, I have a lot of papers to grade for tomorrow, so I'm gonna go. From me, from Sam, have a great November. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, if I don't have a new video up before Thanksgiving. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.